Alright, hello Bryan. This is how I make espresso with the machine we both have, which is the DeLonghi Classic. Alright, Shelby, I don't think I don't think we needed a close-up of the machine. Alright, so let's see. My coffee. Let's see. Tear the machine. Or tear the scale. My scale kind of sucks because I've had it I think I've had it since we lived together. So it kind of, it doesn't always, yeah, it's like jumping around. Okay, well that's 15, let's see. Alright, and then I said 16, I said back down, so it kind of sucks. But anyway, it works well enough. I don't think it needs to be that exact, honestly. I have for this coffee, which is like it's like a light medium roast. It doesn't say anymore on here. I think it said, but I guess so for different coffees need different grind sizes, and so for this one I use I do it at 16. Previously, I'll get more into the time and everything later. Previously, I had it down at do you remember what it was, 7 or 6?
Something.
It was really low. But then when I started adding the puck screen, I had to turn it way up because the puck screen really slows down how quickly the water goes through the grounds. But so this one I have it a 16, and so which is pretty big in this espresso range. But because it's a lighter roast, you want the ratio changes. So a lot of what you'll see online is you want a 2-to-1 ratio of coffee to coffee grounds. So if you do 15 grams of coffee, you want 15 grams of grounds, you want 30 grams of coffee to come out. But when you have a lighter roast, you want it to be higher. So sometimes as much as 3-to-1. So for this, we'll see what it puts out, but it'll definitely be it'll definitely be closer to 3-to-1 than 2-to-1. But if I had a darker roast, I would probably go a little smaller. So, but all right.
You shouldn't slap it every time, by the way. I don't slap the machine.
It sometimes just knock them out.
I thought that's not good for it.
Why? Who said that?
Zach.
He said that?
Well, he said he slaps his and he's probably shouldn't be doing that to this expensive grinder.
He doesn't. Zach doesn't know anything.
Okay.
Just kidding. Zach knows some stuff. Alright, so then put the funnel on top of this bottomless floor filter. And I just kind of dump it on. That's pretty easy. There you go. Great job. Here, go ahead and stay here. Stay zoomed in on it. So I use this tool, which I think you got the same. If you got the same milk pitcher as me, it came with the milk pitcher. I have no idea why this tool came with the milk pitcher. I don't know what you can use. I don't know what this tool and milk have to do with each other, but I do use this tool. I use the pointy end to be kind of to stir up the big grounds in here before I use the WDT tool. Let's see. And so then once I've gone in here with that pretty thoroughly, I will get my WDT tool over here, and first I'll go, pretty deep with it, and then more on top just to kind of even it out. And then I'm shaking it a little bit there. I'll take the funnel off, and then I'll kind of go at it again a little more carefully so I don't spill too much coffee, but just to distribute the grounds into kind of the area, that empty area that the funnel created. Okay, so probably good enough. Let's see. Okay, so Then I'll tamp. And I should tap a little bit to settle the grounds. So you tamp. According to what people say online, there's like, you can't do too much pressure. I don't know if that's true, but I usually get down here and kind of look. And just make sure like the tamper's even. And another thing I've seen is like just push it until it like stops compressing. And so then I like twist it a little bit to smooth it, and then now I have a nice puck there. Let's see. And so then I'll put it in the machine. So that was like 15 grams of coffee. So we should be we want to be somewhere between like 30 and 35 grams.
Oh no, what
out.
if you don't get that?
I mean, I'm sorry, 30 and 45 grams out. So I'll put this here. Oh, these cups I'm using, by the way, these are ones I got from Grandma's house. And they're like 7 ounces, which I think 7 to 8 ounces is good for a cappuccino. 8 ounces starts getting to me to be honestly a little like latte-ish, like pretty light. But 7's good. 6 would probably be good too, but that's not 6 ounce cups. It really depends on how much you want to taste the coffee. So let me tear it again just to make sure. Okay. So now I would do the 2-shot button because that runs for exactly 30 seconds, which is exactly what you want. So we ended up with 34, 35. So what I usually do here is then like for ease of cleanup, rather than taking the portafilter off immediately, I'll throw a paper towel under and remove the cup so it doesn't keep getting these drips, which I think are more bitter at the end here. So I'll deal with that later. But then switch it over to steam. Let that go. While that's going, I'm gonna go get the milk.
You can also use this, but Logan does not want to.
Oh yeah, well I'll talk about that. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. So I don't use this thing. This thing's like super easy. It's like
I use that.
Yeah, I know. It's like I mean it's like a crutch, but it's not gonna make the like good. It's not gonna make like true like micro foam like you want. It makes decent foam. Like it's totally acceptable. It's in the same way that the pressurized baskets that the machine comes with makes like acceptable espresso, but it's like totally different than what like, you you fall in love with in like Italy or whatever. So, all right. So I usually do, for a cup this size, I will do 100 milliliters of milk. And I will, I've been recently putting the sugar in at this stage. So I have this tiny little spoon, so I do 2. I'll do 2. If you have a bigger spoon, you probably don't want to do 2 scoops, but then I will get a bigger spoon to stir it up. And it stirs up pretty easily, and like the crema kind of goes away a little bit, but like it still keeps a lot of it. And when you're doing a cappuccino, it's fine. But all right, so now I'm going to take this off. Actually, I'm gonna steam the milk. And let's see. So yeah, so using this nozzle, you can. Oh, I need to clean it out first. Using the nozzle, like it's just this rubber nozzle. You can get pretty close to like the true microfoam. So first I'm gonna get out all the old stuff.
You just put that back?
I usually do. But so now what you want to do is put this in here and like all the way up and have it at an angle here in, so that it can start like swirling around as a vortex, to create a vortex. And so, well, so I'll say before I do it, but what you want to do is, so they say like you want to keep the nozzle like right at the top of the milk, so that it will like, so it puts like a little bit of air in, and so it should be like a soft tearing noise, but it shouldn't be creating like big bubbles. But okay, so I'm gonna start with it in there, and then I'm going to, so that's that tearing noise, if you can hear it. So you want to do that for a while, like have it do that for a while, and I kind of just keep it, as it's putting air in, the volume will increase, and then I just kind of keep it at that level. You know, you have to move the pitcher a little bit to keep it at that level. And I'm keeping a finger on the milk to see how the temperature is getting to, but so it's getting pretty warm, so now I put it back down. So now this is, they say it's like the texturizing phase, where it's letting, like the milk now is, I can definitely see there's too big of bubbles in there, but so now the milk is like texturizing, which is like going from like bigger bubbles to smaller bubbles. And this is nothing, yeah, this probably isn't my best, but it's probably okay. But so now I know you want to like tap it a little bit, and so swirl it to like get them to incorporate, and then tap it a little bit. And you want the top to be glossy, not like totally matte, which this is glossy, so actually it's pretty good. And then, yeah, so then we'll pour, and oh yeah, it's wait, yeah, I got too much air in there, but I also don't know how to do latte art, so if you ever...
You didn't even try just now.
No, I don't know. Well, the texture was wrong. So if you ever figure out how to do latte art, I'll be impressed. But anyway, so this filled it up. I only had like a little bit left, and it filled this 7-ounce cup perfectly. But let's see, I'll try it. Ready? Delicious. All right.